Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone and a very good afternoon. So I am so grateful to the organizers of this very important event for inviting me, and I have come all the way from Islamabad, and I must congratulate to the organizers that they have arranged such a great expo as well as this conference and this learning curve. Our industry leader, Mr. Ejaz, is also sitting here. I've been given the subject of talking about the REITs. So, as we all know, that the Dolman, RF Habib Dolman Mall is the first REIT in Pakistan which has been listed on the stock exchange, and then Islamabad Stock Exchange was converted into Real Estate Investment Trust, and that was the second REIT. We are still in the process of getting it listed on the stock exchange. But now there are many other REITs which have been formed, and this is the future actually. So we will talk a little about the REITs today and the listing of REITs on the stock exchange and bringing the investors to stock exchange and buy the shares or units of the REITs so that they can earn profits by investing a small amount of money instead of large amount of money for if they want to have some real estate. So the concept of REIT is not new, but their importance in today's financial landscape cannot be overstated. In Pakistan, where real estate has long been viewed as a traditional and tangible investment, there is a pressing need to bridge the gap between real estate buyers and the opportunities presented by REITs through the stock exchange. Actually, the challenge the real estate people are facing is that there is no regulatory body for them, there is no licensing authority for them, probably, and the challenges they are facing through the FPR, to the ministry, different ministries, and even now the IMF has also entered into this thing. So if these are structured and these are regulated, then their problems can be resolved very easily. So REITs offer a structured and regulated way for investors to participate in real estate markets without the challenges of direct property ownership. By investing in REITs, individuals gain access to diversified portfolios, meaning thereby of the income generating different properties, liquidity, as REITs shares are listed on stock exchange. So if you sell them, you instantly in 48 hours get the money in your account. The transparency, because there is strict regulatory check on it, and there are certain departments, including when you are listed on the stock exchange, then the Pakistan Stock Exchange, the Central Depository Company, the National Clearing Company, they all look into the things, and the dividends and the security of your investment are very much secured and safe. In essence, REITs democratize real estate investment, allowing both institutional and retail investors to participate in large-scale projects that would otherwise be out of reach. The challenge is, there are so many good things about the REITs, but there are challenges. The main challenge is awareness gap. Many potential investors are unaware of what REIT are and how they operate. We keep on, getting inquiries from so many people that we want to launch a REIT, and please guide us and tell us how to do it. And the perception issue, of course, then there's the perception that stock exchange investments are volatile and complex, discouraging traditional real estate buyers. You would witness that the REITs which are listed on stock exchange, they are not volatile. They are on a trajectory where they don't only give you the capital gains but a regular dividend gains also. So there is a challenge of limited offerings, because people are getting into these things, so that's why there are limited offerings. But with the progress, I believe that in futures there would be plenty of REITs coming through the stock exchange. Uh, then the role of stock exchange is very important, and as we people we who are already in the regulated business, I'm not only the chairman of ISE REIT management company, but also the senior vice chairman of All Pakistan Stock Broker Association. So we are trying to educate people about how the REITs can work and how people can invest through the stock exchange. You know, not necessarily that you need millions of rupees to buy some plot or shop, but instead you can buy the units or the shares of the REITs with a very small amount, maybe 5,000, 10,000, and onwards. And the youngsters before us, they were discussing about the youngsters should be saving money every month and putting into buying the units of the REITs. So there are so many attractive, REIT options, a broader range of REITs such as those focused on commercial real estate, housing projects, infrastructure projects. Even under the REITs, you can make the bridges and the roads as well. So there is another very good point. You know, these days real estate people are very much concerned about the taxation policy, but in REITs there is a discount for the dividends. If you pay the 90% of your income to your shareholders, then there is a very less negligible sort of a dividend tax. So these are the incentives one should know, and these are the things which attract people to come to form the REITs. So future opportunities, I would say that by bringing REITs in the stock exchange capitalization would grow, and new investors will come into, because we understand that there are only 350,000 people in Pakistan who are into the equity markets, into the shares, but there are millions of people who have bought real estate. So if they are attracted towards the capital market and attracted towards buying the REIT shares, so the broadening of the stock exchange will happen, and the people who are into the real estate business, they will also benefit in this thing. And of course there is an economic growth, because once it is documented, there is no leakage of the taxation, or there is no undocumented money coming into that thing. So these are the things which are very good for the REITs growth, and the real estate growth, in fact, actually. So, ladies and gentlemen, the potential to attract real estate buyers to REITs via the stock exchange is enormous. By addressing the challenges, enhancing awareness, and introducing investor-friendly policies, we can transform how Pakistan approaches real estate investment. As we move forward, collaboration will be key. Let us work together, REIT management companies, regulators, and stock exchanges and industry stakeholders, to build a future where REITs are a cornerstone of Pakistan's real estate and financial ecosystem. Together, we can create a more inclusive, transparent, and effective market, ensuring that both real estate buyers and capital market investors benefit from this innovative approach. Thank you very much, and I believe that we will have more and more talk on the REITs through the stock exchanges. Thank you very much.